Hey, what is going on, guys? YT Kane here, and I'm going to be trying something a little different today. I'm just going to be taking a topic and talking over it. Something that I've never really done before, but I thought, you know what, I might as well try trying to do some of these because I think I'm a fairly decent speaker, and that is just so ironic that as I was just about to say that I was a decent speaker, I start stuttering. But yeah, I'm a fairly decent speaker, and I have quite a wide vocabulary, and I don't use big words when they're just not needed. So. As always, the gameplay in the background, it's a league play game that I'm playing with my main man, Bunny Tears. Still come higher than him because, you know, why wouldn't I? And go 52-27 with a shotgun using the Remington on hijacked hardpoint because as soon as you see hijacked hardpoint, Remington, don't use anything else. It's so perfect for that game. Yeah, that was league play hardpoint, and that's not really what has anything to do with this commentary, but what this commentary is about is being a dick online, pretty much being a knobhead online because you think, oh, I'm on the internet, no one can see me, they can only hear my voice or see what I'm typing or things like that, and I can get away with it, so to speak, and I can say whatever I want and they'll never find out that I'm a 12-year-old kid who lives with his parents and sits there playing games all day and being mean to people online for no reason. They'll think that I'm some big badass cool kid. But anyway, some examples of this, what people do in games pretty much is that they will play you on a game. I'm going to take, for example, Call of Duty or FIFA. So they'll beat you on Call of Duty or you'll beat them, and they'll send you a message calling you a fag. Homophobia is something that is very high in these messages. They'll call you a fag, a gay boy, something like this, or they'll just say that you suck. Or they'll use much more like vulgar language. They use some vulgarities in there. Use some swear words, things like that, and you'll get these messages off them, or they'll say them in the game if they come top, or if they beat you on FIFA at the end, they'll start slating you and things like that. And usually they're either my age, so about 18, 19, or younger. You very rarely get this from people over 20 because they've sort of grown up, or they just don't put their mic in because they don't want to hear this from other people. But yeah, that's just some examples of people in games, and the main reason why I don't do it is because I hear these people. Well, there's a couple of reasons, but I hear these people doing it, and I think I do not want to be those people because I see the response that they get back to them, and the response that I feel towards them, and just think, why are they doing this? I just don't understand, and I don't know why they want to think that they're really cool on the internet or online or on Xbox, and I don't really understand it. I understand that some people get their frustration out from abusing other people. And I was just about to say, well, that's all fine and good. That's not fine and good because someone is on the other end of that, and they have to take this abuse. And what most children, I'm going to refer to them as on the internet, because even if they are over 18 and they act this way, they're still children, in my eyes. Maybe not in the law's eyes, because if you do some of this stuff and you're over 16, you can go to prison for it. Like in America, in some states, if you tell someone to go and kill themselves and they do, you can get charged with manslaughter and go to jail for over 6 years. So think about that next time you tell someone to kill themselves online. But anyway, that's sort of distracted from the topic. Another reason why I don't do this is because I'm not that sort of person to just abuse somebody. That one, I can't see because I'm not a pussy. I'm going to abuse someone, I'll look them in the face. Two, I don't want to sound that way. Three, it's not something that I want to do either. I very rarely abuse people and mean it. I very rarely call someone a name and it's not with my mates in a banter sort of association. And to use the word banter there, but it's not in that sort of abuse way, like they've done something to me and I want to abuse them. It's in the way of just they've done something wrong, or they've dropped something and you go, oh, you knob, or you dickhead, or something like that. Or they've done something like to their parents, or like they've just done something generally, like in college or something, you just call them, oh, you bellend, something like that. If it's usually prefixed by oh, then you know it's a joke. And if the other person laughs, you laugh. It's just a brush away sort of insult. Everyone laughs, and it's not really something where you really mean it, and then it can turn into something more like a fight or something. But over the internet, it can't turn into a fight, a physical fight. It just turns into words. And this is one of the main reasons why people do it. Because if they did it in real life, if a 12-year-old kid came up to a 19-year-old kid and called him a big faggot, pussy, cunt, or something like that, the 19-year-old kid would just batter him. And this is why the people use the internet, and why, while the development of the internet is such a good thing, it is also not a good thing on the other side, because people can use it in order to make themselves much more of a keyboard warrior, to use that in quotations, than they would be in real life if they actually was to say this to their face. which is why it annoys me so much, pretty much. But there is the other side of the coin of people that you meet online and they are just bros, pretty much. They're just very nice people. Some examples of this: I played a guy on FIFA. We drew 5-6 all on the team. It was like 5 all or 6 all. Not as in I won 6-5 and we drew, but it was 5 all or 6 all. It was a really good game. He sent me a message at the end on Xbox saying, "GG, really good game. You're a good player." I sent one back saying, "You too. Hope to play again sometime." He sent me a friend request. I accepted it, and we've played again since then. And that's just meeting someone that I did not know on FIFA. Both good players, and we decided we wanted to play again, and that we played in a way that did not annoy the other person. So playing cheaply or things like that. Another example: I was playing Pokemon Showdown the other day. Played against some guy. He said that I reminded him of Blame Truth, who's another guy that plays Pokemon Showdown, and I watched Blame Truth. I really like him, and he said that I reminded him of him because I reminded this guy of Blame Truth because of the nicknames that I used and that sort of thing. And I said, "Oh, thanks. I watch him quite a bit," and yeah. Stuff like that. Like, we just started chatting about YouTube and Pokemon and stuff like that, like all over text. I wasn't like talking to him, and he was like, "Oh, do you have a YouTube channel?" And I was like, "Yeah." Showed him mine. He showed me his. I really liked it, so I subscribed. He subscribed back to me, and we just carried on chatting. And you have like a PM chat in Pokemon Showdown. Chatted on there for a bit, played some more games against each other, and yeah, he's just a friend now. He's just a nice person. I find this in games. You go to different games. You go to Call of Duty, things like that, the big games, and you're much more likely to run into an arrogant little kid that just thinks he's cool and wants to insult people than if you were to play games like Pokemon or smaller games with it's just more of a community-based thing. Like, I know things like Battlefield, even that is a big game, you very rarely get abuse on there from other people because Battlefield is much more skill-based than Call of Duty. Call of Duty, you can like just hit people with any sort of kills. Like, sniping on Call of Duty is broken. Battlefield, the sniping is much more precision. You have to do everything right, so you don't get people saying, "Oh, you sniped me across the map with a no-scope, you're such a faggot," and all this stuff. And, "Oh, I sniped you across the map, you're such a faggot, you're shit," and all that stuff. It's just, you play these games and you expect the abuse. If I go on Call of Duty now and do well, and I don't have my headset in, and I can just hear it out of my TV, I can just hear the abuse. Or if I do have my headset plugged into my HD PVR so I can hear my game sound, then I just hear the abuse, and it doesn't make me feel good, but it doesn't really affect me either because I'm used to it from the amount of abuse I hear on these games. But one person that I do know who believes that you shouldn't be a dick online and that you should treat everyone with respect and things like this, more than anyone else that I know, is my friend now, Bonnie Tears. And he's a guy who I've met over YouTube, totally online. I've never met the bloke in person. I will do soon. We're going to Eurogamer together, so I will meet him then. And I'm sure we're going to get on like house on fire because we've spoke before, we played before. It's just, we're going to get on. But the way we met, there's a Yoush forum. I put on there, I was very new to YouTube, I put on there, check out my channel, see what you think, in like the little check out your channel section. And he responded. And this is the case, he wasn't a dick. He didn't say, no one cares, piss off, something like that. He responded, loads of, a few compliments, a few things to work on. I was blown away. I was like, this is so nice. I was expecting someone to say no one cares. But then we started PMing each other, just found out that he's a really nice guy, and I went and did a couple of videos with him. We played together a lot, and now we're very close friends. I think of him as a very close friend, and I'd like to think that he thinks of me as a very close friend. So it's just meeting someone online who isn't a massive bellend and that you can get on with is so much better than meeting someone online that you can't get on with and just is a bellend. So try and think about that next time you go online and go to abuse someone. But meeting Bunny and talking to him has led me into Express, the network that I'm now part of, and just the people that I've met there, the way that they react, the people that I talk to just get on with so well. Like the fact that I do videos now with Bunny, Arrow, Danny, all these people. I play games with Owen. I play games with pretty much like a very wide variety of people on Express. I play games with and just talk to and just chat to in the chat, and it's just a good time. And that wouldn't have happened if either Bunny had come back and said shut up, or I'd said to him, or if he put some criticism that I was going to work on. If he, like, instead of me saying, oh thanks, I'll change this, if I'd just gone, oh you're a dick, piss off, then none of that would have happened. So you never know what sort of opportunities you're going to lead into just by being nice on the internet, and that is why you shouldn't be a dick. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll like this sort of thing. If you do, let me know and I'll do some more. And yeah, coming to the close of the video, and I will see you on the next one.